Hi everyone, this is Kemal with Thrive Mushrooms. We operate in Kankakee. We grow mainly gourmet oyster mushrooms, lion's mane, black pearl, king, these kinds of specialty mushrooms. Today I want to talk about again the oyster mushrooms and like how can you do, what kind of substrate you can use, and we mainly use substrates like called master's mix. Uh, and now today I want to talk to you about like how to use straw and like what kind of mushrooms can grow, like in terms of the dimensions, the texture, what kind of oyster mushrooms you can do in straw. Basically, to do that, you can either use a spent substrate and break it into mixes, break it into pieces, and then put it in a plastic tote, and then mix it with straw, and then hydrate it, then wait for the right temperature, which is around 70 to 75. 60 to me is good. And on the other hand, Abigail. Hi everyone, this is Kemal with Thrive Mushrooms. We operate a gourmet mushroom company in Kankakee, Illinois, south of Chicago. We grow mainly oyster mushrooms, lion's mane, shiitake, and some varieties of oyster mushrooms such as black pearl and king. Today I want to talk to you about growing oyster mushrooms basically outside, and like how can you operate or like use a spent bag outside. For instance, you have a bag and you get your first flash, and then you want to use your bag to get the second flash, but you don't want to put it in your grow room or in your house because you are afraid of competing like organisms like mold and bacteria. So you want to use your spent substrate outside, and you want to take advantage of that used spent bag. So now I'm gonna take you to my greenhouse where I can use for shiitake uh, fruiting and incubation, and at the same time I put some 27-gallon tote bins and I put them in my greenhouse because outside is gonna be windy and sunlight. And now I'm showing you, I'm going to my house, and as you see, the cap is so big. Here's another cap. In here there are small mushrooms, but basically, as you see, like in an environment like this, how big can the caps be? Yes, so as you see, the mushrooms are in the totes, bins, and then the temperature in Chicago right now around 76. So that cap is, it looks like for 3 days old. It means it began popping out when it was like 50, 55, which is totally normal and fine. And now, as you see, with the warm temperature, the cap is so big. If I don't harvest it now, in a couple of days, it's gonna be contaminated with bacterial spores. As you see, there are other like fungus gnats flying around it. So you can use your spent substrate for many things. For example, like you can break it into pieces and mix it with your garden soil, and then it's gonna be nutrition for your plants. If you don't want to do that, and if you want to use it for another harvest, you can do it. Basically, like with a tote like that, you can break it into pieces, or if you don't, you just put the spent substrate, the second or third flush, put it inside of the tote, add your straw pieces. It doesn't have to be sterilized totally because you are not gonna make money out of this. You just want to see the experience. So it's fine. You don't have to sterilize it, pasteurize it, or use any disinfecting like materials. So basically, you put your straw in it, and you mist it, make it, hydrated, and try to make the humidity around 50 to 70. You can measure it. Even though you don't measure it, it's not gonna make a big difference, because oyster mushroom is a like vigorous strain, so it wants to compete, it wants to grow. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I am planning to add more videos, and I'm planning to add like one video each week. And thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Have a good one. Bye bye.